What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Aries Sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of March 21st and April 19th, then you are an Aries Sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be doing the Sun, Moon, and Stars reading, and what this is it's a general reading that's going to take a look at three different things. The first is your Sun, which is what you see clearly now at this time in the middle of April. Your stars, your Moon, which is what is hidden from you now at this time. And your stars, which is what you're hoping for, what you wish for at this time. So hopefully it's going to be an illuminating spread that, gives you some clarity into your life so you can make changes if you need to. We're going to be using the Anna K Tarot and the Psychic Tarot of the Heart today. And I've already shuffled the decks, so please give me a moment just to center myself and cut the cards and deal them out. One thing I do want to say before we get too far into this is that this is a general overall reading. Not everything is going to apply specifically for every person, but if you want a specific reading where I tap into your energies, then please head on over to lightofriga.com. That's going to be the place for you to get free daily readings. Also to check out crystals, and also to book a personal reading with me. I have a bunch of different spreads that you can check out under the personal readings tab, so I'd appreciate it if you go check out lightofriga.com. Alright, let's get into it. So what we're going to do is look at these cards one at a time. This first side over here is your Sun, and that represents what you see clearly now at this time in the middle of April, Aries friends. And we've got the Emperor and Flow. Okay, yeah, cool. What I'm getting from this is that a lot of you see you have a plan and you have a schedule. And this is a schedule and a plan that kind of just flows with your life. That it just seamlessly works out for you. It's integrated. And I can't stress enough the importance of having a plan and sticking to it. And that seems to be what you're seeing, Aries friends. The importance of having a plan, sticking to it, but also the importance of it not stressing you out. Just being a plan that really fits in your life. That, creates no friction, or maybe not too much friction, I should say. There's always friction. Okay. But yeah, sort of like a plan that is just working out for you. So I think you see, the day-to-day activities. I think you see the importance of having like a strategy with those. And I think that you've found a way to just do it in a way that's not causing you too much pain. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people who are unconscious, their plan is to go to some job that they hate, and then they don't really have a vision of the future. They're just trying to accumulate as much money as they can, and they realize that this job is killing a part of them, but they still do it anyway. That's not really having a plan that flows, okay? A plan that flows is like, I really enjoy, let's say, art. So I'm going to become an artist. I'm going to sell my art, and I'm going to wake up every day and create art, but I'm also going to do some business things to promote my art. I'm also going to, ship out art, and just having a plan that's, just it's what you want to do. You know what I mean? I hope does that make sense? I think I made sense. So that's what you're seeing clearly, Aries friends. Alright, so let's move on over to the Moon. This is what's hidden from you at this time, what you're having trouble seeing. And we've got 10 of Cups and Open Up. I'm getting the sense that you're not seeing the importance of connecting to your emotions and understanding your emotions and allowing your emotions to teach you something. Okay, I think what you're not seeing is, a lot of people, I'm not saying this is you, but a lot of people will decide that their emotions aren't really helping them, so they'll cast them aside, and they won't feel them as deep as they should, and they won't analyze them as much as they should, and they'll just maybe even the bad ones they'll shove deep down, and they won't really even look at them. But I think what's hidden from you is the importance of not doing that, the importance of connecting with them, and just being open to experiencing all your emotions, the full breadth of them, and not limiting their role in your life. I think emotions are extremely important, both positive and negative emotions. Your positive emotions show you that you're headed in the right direction. Your negative emotions show you that you're headed in the wrong direction. So there's information within your emotions, and you should do everything you can to experience those negative emotions and then analyze them, learn what they're trying to tell you, and then move away from whatever caused that. There's a lot of information for you in your emotions, but if you're not going to be open to them, if you're going to kind of restrict them, if you're going to put them to the side, then you're not going to get that information. And I think that's what you need to start seeing a little bit more clearly at this time, is the importance that your emotions have in your life. Okay, last one. This is your stars, and this represents what you hope to see. We got the 5 of Swords and love. Look at the artwork on this. Give me a moment here. Alright, I think what you're hoping to see is to be a little bit more gentler with the people that you love, with the connections that you've made. You know, we allow our ego minds to kind of take control a lot of the time. And so oftentimes we'll find ourselves maybe criticizing others, or, you know, putting our negativity onto others because we don't know how to deal with it, and kind of treating others a little bit poorly, and it's usually because of the ego mind, and the ego mind wants to I don't know. The ego mind has its own ulterior motives, okay? And it's not in your best interest some of the time. So I think what you're hoping to see is to be a little bit more kinder, more gentler with your words and your thoughts towards other people, so that you're not being so destructive. You know, it's those little things. Sometimes we'll criticize someone and we won't mean much by it, but, you know, that little criticism might hurt that person. And if they don't take it the right way, then it'll hurt the relationship as well. And so I think it's important to be kind of aware of what our thoughts and our words are doing to others, and I think that's what you're hoping for. I think you're hoping for maybe, and this could be, you know, directed towards you as well. This is maybe not just what you say and do to others, but maybe you're hoping that others say and do nicer things to you. They do it from a place of love, and I think that's something I heard along the way that's very important, is that whenever you have an expression, and anytime you want to say something, you should ask yourself, is it kind? Is it going to help? And is it in, you know, everyone's best interests? And if you can't answer yes to all of those, then maybe it's not something worth sharing or expressing. Maybe. You know, there's a lot of gray areas. Okay, there's no black and white cut and dry formula. Okay, but that's just kind of the feeling I'm getting, that a lot of you are hoping for more love in your relationships, less ego, and more heart. Basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Does that make sense, Aries friend? So, looking at these cards, I say that you seem like you have a plan. It's flowing well, and you see how that plan should be integrated into your life. So you're doing a good job in that respect. But I do think you need to open up a little bit more emotionally and allow your emotions to teach you some things. Now at this time, it's going to be very important. And I also think that you're hoping to have, you know, better connections with people. Try to remove the ego mind a little bit and add the heart. I think that's what you're hoping for, or at least you should be hoping for. If you're not conscious that you're hoping for it, it could be your subconscious or your soul is hoping for that. So keep that in mind. And before we go, we're going to ask the Earth Magic Oracle what general message it has for Aries Sun signs at this time in mid-April. What message for Aries Sun signs at this time? And we have Green Man Synergy. Okay, to me this card is about, well, it's kind of a metaphor, but we're talking about nature, and when you think of an ecosystem, right? You think of a whole bunch of components coming together, working in harmony, creating synergy towards a common goal, and that's to, you know, expand life. And I think that's what you should that's how you should treat all the aspects of your life, Aries friends, is when you look at your life as a whole, does everything fit? Does everything come together to create a better whole? And if there's something in your life that is working against the synergy, then it's time to change it or remove it. And I think that's a great way to look at your overall life, is what is not synergistically vibing? What is not connecting here? What is stopping the other aspects of me from moving forward? And it takes a brave person to ask that question, because it could lead to significant change in your life, and a lot of people aren't ready for change. But it is a question that needs to be posed, I think, at this time, Aries friends, so that you're making sure that all parts of your whole are working in conjunction with each other. Does that make sense? It's a weird metaphor, but it's the one that pops out at me, so that's what we're going with. Alright, so that is the reading, Aries friends. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, this is a general overall reading. Not everything applies to everybody, so take what works for you, leave the rest. But if you want a more specific reading, like I said, head on over to lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below, and you can head on over to the personal readings tab and check out the various spreads that I have. We can work together to get to the bottom of any issue that you might be having. So lightofriga.com, I appreciate that. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, if you got something out of it. It lets me know that you did. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comments section below. I read every comment, and I love to hear what you guys have to say about these readings. And if you really enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos I release. You don't want to miss out. I got weekly readings, I got bi-monthly readings like this, I've got month ahead readings each month, so you don't want to miss out on any of that. So hit that subscribe button, and if you're feeling extra frisky, you can hit the notification bell as well. Alright, Aries friends, it's time to figure out what's working and what's not, and try to clean the slate a little bit so everything in your life is working in harmony together. And that is the message for this reading. I hope you guys got something out of that. I want to wish you love and light, Aries friends. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.